Hey, this is a video I'm doing on this Rust-Oleum epoxy shield for garage floors. If I had it to do all over again, I would definitely not have tried it. And I'll tell you why. I prepped this floor. It took me 3 gallons of stripper and 12 hours of pressure washing to get the old coat off. So if you look at the ends, the side and the front of the garage, you'll see where it's darker. Well, in reading the directions on here, I mean, they talk about humidity parameters and temperature and all that kind of stuff. And this is where I think I got screwed, and I figured it out based on talking to one of their tech reps. I've been trying to dry this for a week. First I used fans, then I used some heat, and then I got a dehumidifier and dehumidified it to where the air was just 30% relative humidity. It was super dry. It didn't do any good. I didn't think it was going to work because it was epoxy, but it was worth a try. And the first tech rep that I spoke to thought that it would eventually perhaps get harder, which I don't really get. So I just got off the phone with these people, and I realized that the reason this came out so shitty was because I followed their directions. If you look here on the directions for this epoxy, you'll see here where they talk about drying times. If you look at the temperature is 71 to 80, they suggest start trimming the edges 10 minutes after mixing. Well, the reason for that is because it's epoxy and it's a chemical reaction. Here's what screwed me. If you look below there, it says if the temperature is 81 to 85. The temperature was 81 to 85. And if you see where it says start brushing, it says immediately after mixing. Well, if you look at where I had the problems, is I followed the directions. It was 81 degrees, and I started painting around the edges immediately after really mixing it thoroughly. Well, that's what screwed me, because what they show you on these directions is that it's 10 minutes if it's 80 degrees and start immediately if it's 81. So in hindsight, what I should have done is I should have given it 5 minutes and I wouldn't have had any of this problems, but that's not what the directions said. It's interesting, with only a degree off, they claim no time or 10 minutes. Ridiculous. So now I've spent a week dicking around with this. I just talked with them, and they say I have to scrape off this tacky edge to reapply a second coat. So it's been a total and complete pain in the ass. I've got, 12 hours pressure washing, 2 hours painting. Took me forever to 3 gallons of stripper. I wish I would have never used it. And they give you a DVD as far as an application, which is absolutely worthless. I don't even know why they include it in the kit. I followed the directions to a T, and now I'm getting down where I'm going to screw around and do some half-ass job of stripping what I've tried to get to dry for a week. So my recommendation would be to not use Rust-Oleum epoxy shield for a garage floor. I think it sucks.